This question is asking us to find the derivative of a function times by another function. So hopefully you can see that this might be function f and this might be function g. So we can say that f of x is equal to e to the x and g is equal to cos 4x. Okay, so when we find the derivative of this, so let's say f prime, I'm just not going to bother writing the x's again. You don't have to as well. If we find the derivative of e to the x, right, this is a very special number. It's like 2.712, blah, 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 blah. And what that means is that when you find the derivative of it, it stays the same. That's it. It just stays the same. Now, if you have like another number here at the top, so let's say you were trying to find the derivative of e to the 2x, well, then it would just be e to the 2x, keep it like that. But bring the 2 down, okay? Likewise, if we have g prime, what's the derivative of the cos? Well, immediately it always flips. So basically, I like to write the 4x first. The cos flips to a sine. All right, and then the 4 comes out the front. Okay, that's how it does, kind of similar to this other one here. But now you need to know if it's a negative sign or a positive sign. So how I remember it is that DC Comics is worse than Marvel. Marvel. Okay, so if you differentiate sine, if you differentiate cos, it's bad, right? And you end up with a negative. If you integrate sine, then you end up with a negative. So here, because we've gone and we've differentiated cos, we have a little negative sign at the front there. Cool. Now we just need to use the product rule and substitute everything in. So we have our product rule that says that if h prime is going to be equal to, and then just write out fg, fg. Put a tick on one and a tick on the other. And now you're just going to mix and match with the table above. So hopefully you've written it down. I've run out of space, so I'm going to memorize this, but hopefully you've written it down so you can say that it's equal to the prime of f, which in this case is going to be nice and easy. That is just e to the x, all right? So e to the x. And then regular plain old boring g, which is our cos 4x. So just write it down there. Cos 4x plus regular plain old boring e to the x, right? And then g prime, and we figured that out as being that minus 4x sign. So I like to wrap it in brackets because we've got that negative sign. Okay, cool. So now it's really up to you if you want to simplify it. It's only 2 marks, so I don't think you need to simplify it, but I'm going to go and show you the process to simplify it so that it becomes a lot easier later if you want to manipulate equations. So end the video here if you want to move on to the next one. But if you want to simplify it and learn how to do it, we're going to first of all factorize out that e to the x. So we're going to draw a force field and bring them out the front of the force field. And now we can write that cos 4 of x. And then let's just, instead of putting a plus, let's just put a minus. Like this, and that is as simple as it's going to get. So just factorize them out, make your life easy. You can't do anything with the cos and sine. It'd be like trying to factorize out like e to the 4x and something like the square root of 4x. They just don't work. So leave it as that, the top one. That's as easy as it gets. Okay, leave it there. If you have any questions, reach out. We'd be happy to help. We've got plenty of exam questions like this on my website. You can find it in the link below, and they've got fully worked solutions. There's hundreds of them. So hopefully that'll be good enough for you to practice similar exam questions so that you can answer those types of questions that appear in your exam.